There are two places in this world, unlike anything we truly understand. Two places that swallow light, silent sound, and leave a human alone, face to face with themselves, the depths of the ocean, and outer space. But the question that refuses to rest is this: which one is more mysterious? At first, the ocean feels closer, familiar, reachable. We can see it, touch it, sail across its surface. But the truth doesn't live on the surface. It begins the moment land disappears behind you. As you descend deeper, light fades slowly, like the world is turning itself off. Colors vanish first, then shadows, then everything, until one moment comes when it makes no difference whether your eyes are open or closed. Down there, sound is no longer something you recognize, only a heavy silence, thick, watching. The creatures that live in those depths do not resemble anything familiar. Transparent bodies, glowing eyes, shapes that feel like they escaped from a forgotten nightmare. Some do not need light, because they have become light. Others live as if they were never meant to be seen. But the most unsettling thing is not what we have seen, it's what we haven't. There are vast areas of the ocean floor, never reached by human presence. Places that were never mapped, never heard, never fully understood. Places that feel less like empty space, and more like something waiting, or hiding. And every time we try to go deeper, something stops us. The pressure becomes unbearable. Machines fail. The human body gives up. Not because we've discovered everything, but because we cannot go further. And yet, if the ocean is this mysterious, what about space? Space is not just dark. It is empty in a way that feels wrong. No ground beneath you, no ceiling above you, just endless expansion, without direction, without limit. If you get lost there, you don't fall, you don't stop, you just drift, forever. The silence in space is different, not heavy, not watching, but absolute. A silence so complete, it doesn't even remember what sound is. Out there, far from Earth, things begin to lose meaning. Time no longer feels the same. Distance becomes impossible to imagine. And the more you look around, the smaller you feel. But the real mystery of space is not its size, it's what it hides. We see stars, but we don't know what lies between them. We observe planets, but we don't know what truly exists on them. We detect signals with no clear origin. Every answer in space creates 10 more questions. Are we alone? Is something watching? Is there something that does not want to be found? And sometimes, things appear that we cannot explain. Lights that move in unnatural ways. Signals that repeat, then vanish. Objects passing silently, as if they know exactly where they're going. But just like the ocean, the real fear is not what we see, it's what we cannot see. The difference between the ocean and space is not only where they exist, it's how they make you feel. In the ocean, you feel surrounded, even when you see nothing, as if the darkness itself is alive, breathing, watching. But in space, you feel completely alone. And that emptiness is too vast to understand. The ocean frightens you because it is close. Space frightens you because it is far. The ocean pulls you downward. Space loses you in every direction. In the ocean, you can imagine what lies beneath you, but in space, you can't even imagine what lies ahead. And yet, they share something. The closer you get to understanding either one, the more you realize how little you truly know. There is a strange truth that few people talk about. We know more about the surface of the moon than we do about the deepest parts of our own oceans. Think about that. We look up at the stars and speak with confidence, while beneath our feet lies a world still unknown. And here, the question begins to change. Maybe it's not about which one is more mysterious. Maybe it's about something else entirely. Why is it that the closer humans get to the truth, the smaller they feel? In the ocean, you are crushed by pressure. In space, you are overwhelmed by emptiness. In the ocean, danger is unseen. In space, danger is not understood. But the most fascinating thing is the feeling they both create. A quiet sense that there are limits we were never meant to cross, as if the ocean is saying, "Stop, this is not your world," and space whispers, "You are too small to understand." And yet, humans keep going, deeper, farther, asking more questions. Not always because they are brave, but because they cannot resist curiosity. And maybe, that is the greatest mystery of all. Not the ocean, not space, but the human itself, how it keeps searching. even when every step closer to the truth reveals a darkness far greater than imagined. In the end, the ocean remains as it always was, silent, deep, full of the unseen. And space remains, endless, cold, without edges, and we remain, in between, looking up, afraid, looking down, even more afraid. And still, we never stop looking.